Yeah. From the HSC Super Rink in Blaine, Minnesota. Good morning, Spuds Country. We are live. Today's championship game will pit your Moorhead Spuds against the Grand Rapids Greenway Lightning. This should be one awesome matchup. Grand Rapids is ranked #1 in the state of Minnesota. Your Moorhead Spuds are currently sitting at #5. Warm-ups are complete. Pucks are being picked up.
Good morning. Welcome to the championship game of the 15 division for the 2022 Dangle Fest, presented by Hockey Hub. Today's matchup features our home team, Grand Rapids Greenway, beginning with Moorhead in goal number 33, Ellie Paulson. On defense, number 5, Mari Lovejoy. For defensive partner, number 7, Nevaeh Hendrickson. At wing number 2, Alexa Strand. At wing number 3, Molly. And at center, number 4, Caitlin Shirley. Welcome to the rest of the Moorhead team. They are coached today by Wade Lovejoy. And now on the home end of the ice for Grand Rapids Greenway in net, number 1, Tegan Christie. On defense, number 4, Sophie Carlson. Her defensive partner, number 3, Ava Hoover. At wing number 5, Sam Earhart. At the other wing, number 16, Haley Morris. And at center, number 7, McKenna Sutton. The rest of the Grand Rapids team, they are coached by John Forrest and Jake Skelly. And now, if you are willing and able, please rise, remove your caps, and face our flag for the playing of our national anthem. teams. Let's play hockey.
Spuds are taking their last laps. Grand Rapids is getting ready. We don't have anybody mic'd up today. The girls didn't want to do it. I can kind of understand why. But we need to get you a rig like that. Spuds take to the ice. Grand Rapids takes to the ice. Face off is center circle. Number 4, Caitlin Shirley. And number 7, McKenna Stobzak. Grand Rapids is going to control and toss it down into their own zone, clear it right out, all the way into the Moorhead end. Handled back behind her own net will be Hendrickson. Grand Rapids will come away with it in the far corner. Centering pass is going to get turned away and back behind the net onto the stick of Carlson. Right back down into the slot. Grand Rapids is going to find the hole and strike first. 13-22. They make this a 1-0 Grand Rapids lead. Face-off is going to be controlled by Moorhead. Down into the Grand Rapids end will be Lane. She's going to wrap it around back behind the net and put the brakes on far side along the wall. Turn back down into the corner. Goal was scored by Haley Forrest for Grand Rapids. Held up alongside the wall and cleared out into the Moorhead zone by Grand Rapids up to the stick a little. She'll send it ahead to Everett on the near side wall. Everett centers it up to Lane. Lane can't get a handle on it. It's going to get turned down into the near side corner. Everett steps in to fight for it. Grand Rapids is going to come away with it along the far side wall. They're able to clear it up and out to center ice to Marsh. Marsh has it stolen away by Ekron. And the Spuds come away with it. Lane will sling it down into the corner and all the way around onto the near side wall. It's going to be grabbed there by Larson from Grand Rapids. Just inside her own zone, it'll be Marsh. She'll have it stolen away. Shirley takes the shot. It's going to be gloved up by Christie. Be 12-11 left to go here in the first. Swenson and Retzer left and right. Shirley centering it up. Hendrickson and Lovejoy back. Quick wrister by Little from the side. He's going to go around back behind the net. And Grand Rapids is going to be able to clear. Down into the Moorhead zone, it'll be Thompson. She has it knocked away. And the Spuds come away with it along the near side wall. Out to center ice, going to be Shirley. Turning it back the other direction. 1-on-3. She tries for the shot that'll get knocked down in traffic. Grand Rapids is going to come away with it and turn it back the other direction. Out to center ice. Little tosses it back down and in, and the Spuds will end up being offside. Face-off will be near side, just outside the Grand Rapids Greenway end. Grand Rapids is wearing their home white sweaters with the orange and green trim. Your Moorhead Spuds are wearing their black travel sweaters with the orange and white trim and skating left to right on your radio dial. Puck is slung around back behind the net and onto the near side wall and carried out through center ice on the stick of Hockett. She gets down, takes the shot that'll get kicked away by Christie and back behind the net. Centering pass to Strand is going to be intercepted. Right back over to Hockett. Hockett brings it around. Shot taken. Bouncing puck loose in the slot. It's finally cleared out behind the net and handled by Grand Rapids. Turn back the other direction. It's going to be 1-on-3. Puck we get sent around back behind the net. Shot taken. Waffle save by Paulson. Sent up to Carlson at the near side, who takes the shot. That'll go just wide of the net and into the far side corner. It'll be handled there by Strand. She has it knocked away. It'll be taken by Neurer, who will put a shot on net that'll go just wide to the far side. Puck up to Carlson near side. She'll send it down into the far side corner. Everett tries to clear. It'll be held in by Neurer. Ekron is going to come away with it. She'll send it ahead to Everett. Everett tries to take it in. She'll have it knocked off her stick by Carlson. It'll be held up down in the far side corner by Shirley and Neurer. Round back behind the net. It'll be Carlson. She sends it ahead to center ice to Trombley. Trombley takes it just inside the Moorhead zone on the far side and dumps it into the corner. Lovejoy back behind her own net. Sends it ahead and out through center ice. This one's going to find its way to the other end and get called back on icing. 9:32, 1-0 Grand Rapids lead. Face-off will be to the right of Paulson, near side. Puck will get sent around down into the corner, around back behind the net, where it'll be taken by Carter. And as she tries to clear, it'll get kicked up into the netting and out of bounds. Actually, that one just made it all the way into the out of bounds. There wasn't any netting there. Held by the Spuds, controlled down through the center ice. It'll be Lane at the top corner. Shot taken, is going to get knocked down by Larson. Over to the far side wall. Handled back behind her own net will be Kleinfelter. Along the near far side wall, it'll be Retzer, and it'll get cleared out by Gunderman. Swenson, top of the slot, takes the shot. Glove save made by Christie. Rebound comes over to the far side wall. Lane fights for it, tries to turn it back the other direction. Will let it on the stick of Lovejoy. And then to Retzer. Retzer flips it down in. It's going to get turned away by Larson and into the near side corner. Larson up to Stobzak. Tries to clear. Lane is going to come away with it. Puck comes free on the side of the net. It'll be handled by Kleinfelter and cleared out by Grand Rapids. All the way down into the Moorhead zone, it'll be Lovejoy. She puts the brakes on behind her own net, sends it back the other direction. It's going to find its way out to center ice. Swenson, far side, giving chase. She tries to bring it on, 1-on-3. Backhand to Shirley. Shirley looks for the shot. Shot taken. Christie's going to cover it up. We'll have 7:56 left in the first. Face off our side is going to be won by the Spuds and controlled by Grand Rapids. Puck will be held up back behind the Grand Rapids net. Along the near side boards, Hockett steps in. Grand Rapids tries to clear. Little will be there to flip it back down in behind the net. Hockett and Neurer fight for it. Puck comes free and out through center and down into the Moorhead zone. Lovejoy gives chase. Or Little gives chase. Little back behind her own nets, gets tripped up. Puck comes over to Ekron. Ekron sends it ahead. It gets kicked up to Shirley and down into the Grand Rapids zone and turned right back out by Neurer. Down into the Moorhead zone, it'll be Marsh. She'll dump it back behind the net. Spuds come away with it. Far side corner will be Lovejoy. She sends it up and out to center ice to Shirley. But Stobzak is going to be there to intercept. Spuds are going to come away with it. Everett down into the Greenway zone. It's going to turn back the other direction, right to Lane at center ice. She'll carry it in near side and push her way all the way down into the corner, fighting with Larson. Everett tries to turn it back the other direction. Forrest is going to come away with it and take it out to center. Forrest over to Earhart. Earhart will get steered into the corner. Puck comes free up to Everett. Everett sends it cross ice to Carter. Carter brings it out to center. Carter ahead to Lane. Puck gets kicked down into the Grand Rapids zone and sent right back out to center by Kleinfelter. Down in behind the Grand Rapids net, it'll be Larson. She'll send it ahead to Forrest, who will dump it into the Moorhead zone. Spuds are able to clear it right back out to center. Handled at center ice will be Carlson. Down into the Moorhead zone. She tries for the shot that's going to get kicked away. And apparently it's going to find its way in. So that'll make it a Grand Rapids 2-goal lead. With 5:37 to go in the first. Face off at center ice is going to be controlled by Grand Rapids. Turned down into the Moorhead end. It'll end up on the stick of Ekren, who will bring it around back behind her own net and send it ahead and up and out. That one's going to make it all the way to the other end and get called back on icing. Moorhead zone between Stobzak and Shirley, look like. Spuds are going to win the draw. Hendrickson is going to end up with it. She's able to send it out to center ice, where it'll be sent back into the Moorhead zone by Carlson. Backhand rebound loose in front of Paulson is going to get kicked over to the near side corner. Spuds are going to come away with it. Going back the other direction is going to be Hockett. She'll have it poked off her stick by Neurer. And sent back the other way onto the stick of Stobzak into the Moorhead zone. Point blank range. Shot taken. Is going to find the back of the net right behind Paulson and off the post. So at 4:47, Grand Rapids will be up 3-0. 4:47 first period. Puck is going to be handled at center ice and slung down into the Moorhead zone by Trombley. Drawn back behind the Moorhead net will be Ekren. She's going to carry it out to center and hand it off to Everett. Everett down and in with Carter, and they're going to say the Spuds were offside. So we'll have a face-off just outside the Grand Rapids zone on the near side. Handled by Grand Rapids, just inside her own zone will be Kleinfelter. Ekren is going to send it right back out of her own zone up to Lane. Lane takes a shot, glove save made and covered up by Christie. Face-off will be far side of the Grand Rapids zone, controlled by Grand Rapids, and backhanded on to Christie, who will cover it up again. Again, face-off far side. Little steps up, top of the slot, looks for the shot. Glove save made by Christie. 4:47 This time the faceoff will come to the near side, to the left of Christie. Controlled by Grand Rapids, poked away by Shirley and into the near side corner. Handled by Larson, stolen away by Retzer. Along the near side board will be Marsh, tries to clear it, Little hold it in. Ekron from the top of the slot. Shot, glove save made, puck loose. Ekron rebound, picked up by Retzer, flips it over the top of the net. And Grand Rapids is going to come away with it. Retzer, side angle, takes the shot. Swenson with the shot, that'll go just wide. Along the near side boards, it'll be handled by Greenway and taken the other direction. And out to center ice will be Wishard. She'll dump it down into the Moorhead zone. Ekron's going to go get it behind her own net. Along the near side boards, out to center, Shirley. Moorhead goes for the change. Turn back the other direction. It's going to be Gunderman. She'll send it ahead. It's going to get sent up and out to center ice. And the Spuds will be offside. .305 left in the first. 3-0 Grand Rapids lead. Face off just outside the Grand Rapids zone on the far side. Handled by the Spuds. Lane is going to take it down and into the near side corner. To the far side corner. She tries to center it up. It'll end up with Lovejoy up at the far side. Lovejoy across to Hendrickson. Hendrickson takes the shot. That'll get kicked away by Christie. Backhand behind the net. Set up to Hendrickson. Shot. Glove save made by Christie. Face-off will be to the near side. Lane and Gunderman. It'll be handled by Grand Rapids back behind their own net. Out through center ice. Breakaway backhand by Thompson will go off the side of the net and back behind. Spuds are going to be able to clear it almost. It'll be held up along the near side wall, actually. Lane is going to take it around back behind her own net. Lane, hard and fast, big open ice hit between Larson and Earhart. Puck comes free down into the Grand Rapids zone. Earhart's going to come away with it. Backhand over, shot in the goal from Grand Rapids. He's going to make this a 4-0 game. Face off at center ice will be between Shirley and Stobzak. Down into the Moorhead zone. Shot taken is going to go over the net. Ekron is going to come away with it. She tries to clear. She'll have it knocked off her stick. Shot taken is going to go over the net and onto the near side wall. Ekron back behind her own net. Tries to clear. It'll be held in by Larson. And Everett is going to come away with it. Down in, 1-on-2. Looks to wrap it around. Puts the brakes on. Point blank shot goes off the side of the net. Egbert tries to set it up to Little. Little takes a shot. Puck's loose in the slot. It'll be cleared over to the side by Grand Rapids. Held in near side corner. It'll be finally be cleared out by Earhart. All the way down into the Moorhead zone. Centering pass. Nobody home. Will go all the way across onto the far side wall. And be taken there by Marsh. Back behind the Moorhead net will be Lovejoy. She'll send it along the far side wall. Everett is going to get tripped up. Puck will come free. Lovejoy, cross ice, out to center. It'll be grabbed out there by Carlson. She tries to send it ahead. It gets knocked back the other direction. And Neuer will get a stick on it and send it down into the Moorhead zone. Out far side. Swenson tries to clear. It'll be held along the near side or the far side boards. Spuds are going to finally come away with it, try to take it down and into the Grand Rapids zone and have it poked away. Trombley will take it back through center and dump it into the Moorhead zone just as the horn sounds, ending the first. So that'll wrap up the first 14 minutes. We'll be back here in just a minute. So with the first 14 minutes in the books, Spuds currently trail 4-0. Grand Rapids is taken to the ice. They'll be skating left to right this time. Face off between Lane and Stobzak. Will be handled by Grand Rapids down into the Moorhead zone. Shot, goal by Earhart this time. That makes it a 5-goal Grand Rapids lead. And I'm not sure on the running clock per rules from yesterday. But I guess we'll find out here in just a minute. 13:43, second period. Face-off will be won by Moorhead. Hendrickson just inside her own zone, tries to clear it. Puck is going to get sent around back behind the Moorhead net. Lovejoy, near side, tries to clear. It'll be held in by Kleinfelter. She'll send it right down into the near side corner. Strand is going to come away with it, send it out to center ice. Turned back into the Moorhead zone and cleared right back out by Lovejoy. According to the announcer now, it is running time. Puck will end up along the far side wall of the Grand Rapids zone. Hendrickson is going to send it down and in. Puck loose in the slot is going to get kicked over to the side into the near side corner. Grand Rapids is able to clear it out to center. Down into the Moorhead zone, it's going to be Trombley. And Retzer is going to be able to clear it out to center over to Shirley. Shirley down and in. Shot taken. It's going to go wide and into the near side corner over to Swenson. Swenson centers it up. Nobody home. He'll end up on the far side wall with Lane. Lane wraps it around back behind the net. She tries to center it up. It's going to end up going all the way down into the Moorhead zone. Little will go collect behind her own net. Sends it ahead to Retzer, who tries to clear. It'll be held in by Carlson. It'll float along the far side wall and into the corner. Retzer sends it up to Carlson, who turns it right back down deep into the Moorhead zone. Ekron off the far side wall. It'll get sent back down and in by Gunderman. Lane's going to come away with it. She tries to clear. Flip shot taken from the hard side angle is going to get gloved up by Paulson. So 11:33, 32-31 running clock. Face off will be to the right of Paulson. Wishart and Shirley to face off. Spuds are going to come away with it. Puck will get kicked into the corner. Lovejoy and Wishart. Carter comes in to help. Lovejoy is going to come away with it. Puts the brakes on right behind her own net. Loses the handle on it. And Hocken is finally going to be able to clear it out to center. She'll send it ahead. Carlson's going to intercept, take it back, and dump it down into the Moorhead zone. That'll far side will be Hendrickson. She's able to clear up to Everett. Far side, Everett Shirley. Cross to Shirley. Shirley puts the brakes on. Flip shot taken is going to get gloved up into the air and into the far side corner by Christie. It'll come up to Hendrickson at the point. Shot knocked down by Wishart. And Grand Rapids is able to clear it out to center again. Dumped in by Wishart. Right on to Paulson, who will knock it up back behind the net. And Ekron is going to send it the length of the ice, trying to send it ahead. And it'll get called back on icing. 9:58, 57, 56, running clock, 5-0 Grand Rapids lead. Face off near side of the Moorhead zone between Stobzak and Lane. Puck will get sent into the near side corner. Held up along the far side wall. It'll get turned back down into the far side. And Ekron is going to come away with it. Ekron ahead to Lane. A little bit too much sauce on it. It's going to go into the far side corner. Or into the near side corner, excuse me. Lane will get there first. She centers it up to Strand. Strand tries for the shot. It'll get knocked down in traffic. And Earhart will come away with it. Out to center. Little tries to send it ahead. It'll end up with Hockett going in near side. She puts the brakes on, looks to center it up, has it poked away up to Ekron. Ekron slings it down in back behind the net. Handled far side by Neuer. She's going to send it up to Earhart, who will clear it out to center. Little back down into the Grand Rapids zone. Shot, kick save made, and gloved up, or covered up by Christie. 8:45, 44, 43. I kind of expect it'd be a whole different game if the Spuds could break the glass and get one in. It'll be handled far side, sent out through center ice. No icing. It's going to come all the way down into the Moorhead zone. Lovejoy. Back behind her own net. Will set it off the wall. It'll be turned back the other direction by Marsh. Down into the far side corner. Hendrickson. And Swenson is going to come away with it. Swenson tries to send it ahead. It'll be intercepted. Cleared out by Retzer and turned back down into the Moorhead zone by Wishart, and Grand Rapids will end up offside. 7:50, 49, 48. Face off just outside of the Moorhead zone is going to be controlled by Grand Rapids. Puck will end up just inside the Moorhead zone and be turned back out by Hendrickson. Set up along the near side wall by Kleinfelter. Swenson down into the zone, centering pass, nobody there. That's going to get turned away by Trombley and sent out to center. Held in by Swenson. Swenson, wrister. Glove save made by Christie. Face-off will be to the far side of the Grand Rapids zone. It's like Lane and an unknown, will be number 2, Gunderman for Grand Rapids. Puck's going to end up back behind the Grand Rapids net. Sent out along the near side wall. It'll make its way all the way out to center ice, and Akron will grab it. Akron down in far side, looks for the shot, goes across the crease and into the near side wall. Lane, slap shot will be skate saved by Gunderman. It'll end up along the near side wall. Down into the corner is Lane. Lane brings it around back behind the net. She'll lose the handle on it. It'll end up on down in the near side corner, and Grand Rapids is able to clear. Out through center ice, it'll be Gunderman. Puck comes free. Carter's able to clear it back out to center. Lane down into the Grand Rapids zone. She'll have it poked away by Kleinfelter. Will end up along the far side wall. Strand knocks it free, holds it in. Grand Rapids is then able to clear it out. Shot taken from the neutral zone on Paulson is going to get knocked down and gloved up. And we'll be at 5:20 left in the second. And Lane is headed to the box for the first time. I am not sure what the call is, but we'll find out. Face-off center or far side of the Moorhead zone is going to be controlled by the Spuds. Hawken is going to carry it out to center ice and have it poked off her stick. Sent cross ice over to Forrest. She tries to send it into the Moorhead zone. Lovejoy's there. Brooke got called for roughing. We'll have a minute left on the Grand Rapids power play. From the side, looks to center it up. It's going to come all the way into the near side corner. Forrest will have it. She'll send it around back behind the net to Earhart. Earhart tries for the wraparound. Puck's loose in the slot. Will be gathered up and taken back out by Trombley. Trombley tries for the shot. Hendrickson steps in, steals it away, sends it ahead to Shirley. Shirley down into the Grand Rapids zone, and she'll lose the handle on it. Up to Lovejoy. She'll send it back down into the near side corner. Centering pass goes all the way across onto the far side wall. 20 seconds left in the penalty. Grand Rapids is going to dump it all the way down into the Moorhead zone. That one's going to get called back on icing. Puck is dropped. Lane will be out of the box. Spuds will be back at full strength. Handled on the far side and out through center and down into the Moorhead zone. It'll be Cole. She'll send it around back behind the Moorhead net. Little kick it ahead. It'll be held in by, I believe, Larson. Cross ice, puck top of the slot, shot taken. That one's going in. Gunderman finds the back of the net with 2.5 minutes left. Six nothing Grand Rapids lead. Just over 2 minutes left in the second. Face-off is going to be won by Shirley. She'll send it into the Grand Rapids zone momentarily, and it'll be turned right back out to center. Down into the Moorhead zone, it's going to be Trombley. She'll carry it around back behind the Moorhead net and send it up to Larson at the far side. Back down into the corner, Trombley. She'll have the puck poked away. Little is going to come away with it and flip it ahead and out to center. Along the near side wall, Grand Rapids tries to send it back in. Shirley is there. Shirley centers it up over to Hawk, and it's going to get knocked away and onto the far side wall and back out to center. Shirley and Strand, puck will finally come free. Hawk will carry it into the zone and have it poked away. Set right back out to center ice. Ekman's going to give chase down into her own zone. Sent up ice to Retzer, who will bring it in near side. Retzer tries for the shot. That one's going to get kicked, redirected over to the long side of the net. Centering pass to Eckert is going to get intercepted. It's going to go back the other direction. Swenson got away with the trip that time. The puck will get cleared all the way out to center ice. Sent over to Gunderman, who will dump it down into the Moorhead zone. Eckert will go grab it behind her own net, send it along the wall to Swenson. It'll get tossed right back down into the Moorhead zone. And Hendrickson will go collect it in the near side corner. She'll sling it around the back side of the net. Far side wall will be Marsh. Puck will be bounced around. Shot will be taken by Forrest. It'll go wide of the net and into the far side corner. Swenson back behind her own net. She's going to have it. She's going to take it the other direction. She takes it down into traffic. Shot taken is going just wide at the horn. And that'll do it for the second. Your Moorhead Spuds are currently down 6-0. We'll be back in just a bit. So after 2 periods, your Moorhead Spuds have a 6-goal deficit to fight through. Grand Rapids is currently leading this one 6-0 after 28 minutes of play. Grand Rapids has taken to the ice. It looks like Paulson is going to play by herself. Oh, there we go. Hendrickson and Lovejoy back. It'll be Strand, Hawk at left and right, and Shirley to center it up. She'll face off against Gunderman. Spuds are going to control. Cross ice is going to end up all the way across ice. It'll get turned down into the Moorhead zone by Cole and end up along the backside wall. Spuds try to clear. It'll find its way out to center ice. Hockett's going to give chase along the far side wall. And it'll be handled by Carlson. She's able to send it up and into the air. It'll be redirected by Shirley and finds its way out to center ice. Hawk near side. She gets tripped up and laid out. Puck will come free and back behind the Grand Rapids nets onto the stick of Kleinfelter, who will send it ahead and out through center ice. Ekron down into her own zone, puts the brakes on, changes direction, brings it back out, sends it ahead to Shirley, center ice. Shirley flips it down into the Grand Rapids zone. Spuds go for the change. Retzer steps up, shot taken, will get sticked away by Christie. And they'll be carried back behind her own net by Neurer. Down into the Moorhead zone, it'll be Little back behind her own net. It'll be sent along the far wall. Held in by Neurer and slung back down in and behind the net and onto the near side corner. It'll be gathered up by Ekron. Ekron ahead to Retzer. Retzer is able to send it out to center. It'll be taken there by Neurer near side. She'll send it around all the way back behind the Moorhead net. It'll be taken there by Little. Turned back the other direction by Grand Rapids. Back behind her own net will be Ekron. Ekron's going to carry it out through center. She's going the other direction, 1-on-2, or 2-on-3. She tries to center it up. It'll be skated away by Trombley. And Grand Rapids is able to clear it out to center. Swenson, down and in, tries for the shot. It's going to get knocked down by Larson. It'll end up on the near side wall. Lane flips it up and off the glass, down into the near side corner. It'll be taken around back behind the net and turned the other direction by Trombley. Out to center. She'll send it ahead to Wishart. Wishart from the far side will take the shot. That's going to go around back behind the net. Be handled by Lane. Drop back to Hendrickson, and the Spuds will end up offside when Hendrickson dumps it into the zone. And Lane is headed back to the box again. Not sure what it is this time, but guessing roughing or boarding or charge. 10-40, 37, 36, 35. Running clock. Face-off will be near side of the Moorhead zone. It'll be Wishart and Shirley. Wishart is going to set it up to Larson at the point, who's going to throw it down into the near side corner. Along the near side of the net. Wraparound is going to be backhanded in behind Paulson. Grand Rapids will be up 7-0.
Number 10, minute 30 for Husky, followed by a goal.
So Lane was called for high sticking about 3 seconds in to the penalty kill. Grand Rapids was able to capitalize, making this a 7-0 game. We've got 9.5 minutes on a running clock. Face-off is going to be sent into the Grand Rapids zone. It'll be taken by Carlson in the near side corner. She's going to send it ahead to Gebhardt, who will take it out to center ice. Along the near side wall, it'll be Sobzak. Puck will end up back behind the Moorhead net with Little. It'll come free, get sent back the other direction. Ekron is going to grab a hold of it. She tries to clear it. It's going to get turned back the other direction by Stobzak. Spuds finally are able to clear. Shirley, near side, looks to center it up. It's going to get knocked down by Carlson and taken out to center ice. Carlson down into the Moorhead zone. Shot will get knocked down by Ekron. Grand Rapids goes for the change. Ekron sends it ahead. It'll end up down going into the Grand Rapids zone and being cleared right back out to center. Strand, face-off circle, is able to carry it in. She'll have it knocked off her stick by Duel. Grand Rapids tries to clear. It's going to end up with Lane. Lane from the slot. Shot is going to go just wide and around back behind the net. Grand Rapids tries to clear. Lane and Lovejoy are there to hold it momentarily. Then it'll be sent out by Cole. Lane just inside of her own zone, drops it off for Lovejoy. Lovejoy sends it across ice to Hockett. Hockett carries it back into her own zone again. She tries to send it ahead. It's going to get knocked or intercepted. Shot taken by Earhart on the breakaway is going to find the back of the net, and that'll be an 8-0 more. Shot from the side will be knocked down by Paulson. Ekron will end up with it back behind the net. She's going to have it poked off her stick. Brought into the shot. Centered up to Stobzak. Her shot's going to go around back behind the net. Along the near side wall, it'll be handled by Little, sent out through center. Swenson and Neurer give chase. Neurer will end up with it down in the corner. Sent off the back wall. It'll be Earhart. Retzer will end up with it on the near side. She'll try for the shot. It's going to get kicked away by Christie. And the Spuds are headed back to the box again. This time it'll be Shirley. I didn't see what the penalty was that time either. So just on the north side of 6 minutes. Face-off will be near side of the Moorhead zone. Between Lane and Marsh. It'll be turned back in and behind the Moorhead net. Sent out to the near side wall. Grand Rapids looks to center it up. It'll be sent up to Carlson at the point. She'll take the wrister from there. That'll get gloved up and covered up by Paulson. Face off far side of the Moorhead zone is going to be handled by Greenway. Lane is going to finally step in and try to turn it the other direction. Neuer will be there, or Carlson will be there to hold it in. Along the far side, Everett. Up and out to center to Lane. Lane has it poke checked away by Carlson. Will end up along the near side wall on the stick of Marsh. Marsh out to center ice to Earhart. Earhart's going to send it over, and it'll be centered up. Shot's going to go just wide from Trombley. Trombley on the far side sends it down in. Side angle shot will be kicked away by Paulson. And it's going to go back the other direction, this time on the stick of Lovejoy. Lovejoy carries it down and in. She tries for the shot. That's going to get redirected into the near side corner. It'll be sent the other direction now with Marsh. Marsh kicks it ahead to Forrest. Forrest gets steered onto the near side boards. Puck will come free. Out through center ice, it'll be Lane. Lane with the wrister from center ice will end up back behind the Grand Rapids net. Spuds go for the change. And at center ice, it'll be Ekron. She sends it in. It'll be turned back the other direction by Larson. Larson to Marsh. Center ice is going to dump it into the Moorhead zone. It's going to go right onto the stick a Little. Little carried back into the Grand Rapids zone. Larson will turn it out. Spuds will end up offside. Face off near side, just outside of the Moorhead zone, or the Grand Rapids zone. It'll be Shirley and Gunderman. Handled by Little, sent ahead to Shirley. Puck is going to get pinched up right in front of the Grand Rapids bench on the blue line. Sent down into the Moorhead zone on the near side wall. It'll be Ekron. Ekron kicks it out to center ice to Retzer. Retzer hands it off to Shirley. Shirley down into the Grand Rapids zone. It'll get sent around back behind the net by Retzer. Turned to the other direction by Bosarich. Spuds are going to come away with it right at the blue line. Shirley looks for the shot. Tries to get it away. It's going to get sticked down by Cole. Carried back around behind the Grand Rapids net. Everett steps in. Puck will come free. Onto the near side wall. Carried out to center will be Bosarich. Will be sent in on Paulson. Paulson will stick it away. Lovejoy will come in and carry it over into the corner. Out to center ice. Neurer. Hocken is going to be there to intercept. She tries to bring it across and has it poked off her stick. Grand Rapids sends it into the Moorhead zone to Hendrickson. Hendrickson is able to clear it back out. Just inside of her own zone will be Duel. He'll send it back out to center ice. Along the near side wall. It'll be pinched up right at center ice. Everett's going to come away with it. She'll send it ahead to Lane. Lane just inside the Grand Rapids zone. Lane makes the rush. Knocked down by Christie. Lane just about picks up the rebound before Christie gets it covered up. Minute 15 in the third. 8-0 Grand Rapids lead. Face-off will be near side. Lane and Stobzak. Just under a minute now. It'll be handled by Grand Rapid, number 8, Duel. She tries to clear. It'll end up with Ekron. Ekron tries the shot. It'll get taken away and out to center ice by Stobzak. Dumped down into the Moorhead zone. It'll be Little back behind her own net. 37-36, running clock. Poke checked away, centering pass. Nobody home. Is going to end up on the far side wall. Held in by Cole and sent down in the near side corner. Ekron will come away with it, 25-24. Grand Rapids control, shot taken. Paulson is able to get it covered up. 16-15. We might actually just be done. I think they're going to let that one run out now. Here, Moorhead Spuds, you're going to take second here in the Dangle Fest tournament. 3, 2, 1. It's going to drops the puck with 2 seconds to go. Grand Rapids wins by a final of 8-0. So after a very intense weekend of hockey, Spuds are going to come away with the second place trophy.
Spot up your respective blue line. We'll do a real quick presentation on the all-player team as well as giving out some hardware. Fest 15B All-Tournament team. Starting with the position of goalie from Grand Rapids Greenway, Tegan Christie. At the defense position for Moorhead, Talia Little. At the other defense position from Grand Rapids Greenway, Sophie Carlson. At one of the forwards from Moorhead, Caitlin Shirley. And we have co-MVPs or MVBs for the 15B level this year, both from the Grand Rapids Greenway, both forwards. So Haley Forrest and Sam Earhart. Might have to cut that MVP flag in half. All right, and let's give a warm, coming all the way down from Moorhead for a hard-fought weekend. Let's get the captains for the Spuds come over and get your runner-up trophy for the 15B Dangle Fest. Good job, guys. Let's give a round of applause, folks. Come a long way playing the two teams, the battle of East and West. And now, captains for your Lightning champions of the 2022 Dangle Fest. Come on up, girls. Get your bear.
So after a very long, hard-fought weekend of hockey, your Spuds are going to come away with the second place trophy. On a devastating loss to a very good Grand Rapids team.
All right, thank you. I appreciate all the Moorhead, Grand Rapids, and Greenway folks all the way down here in the city. Spending New Year's with us. Happy New Year. Safe travels home and go white.
So that is going to do it from this weekend at the HSC Super Rink in Blaine, Minnesota. Your Moorhead Spuds will be back in action next weekend with district play. So after a 4-1 weekend, we're going to call this one done. For my camera operator, Lisa Swenson, I'm Seth. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, do so now. And we'll see you again next weekend. This has been a production of Krabby Toad Studios. We'll see you again real soon.